Hey you guys, so I know it has been a long time since I filmed and I truly apologize for that. Things leading up to the wedding were super crazy, and with Hurricane Matthew it was very chaotic up until we said our I do's. But we got married. It was a great weekend. Friends and family that could be there were there. And I will leave it at that. We are now moving into our new home and I can finally sit down and get back to filming and doing makeup for that matter. So today I'm coming to you with a haul slash review slash things being sent to me. So I've got this big box in front of me and I'm just going to start pulling things out and let you know if I bought it, if I've used it, and what I think about it. So I'm just going to jump in because this is probably going to be a lengthy video. So the first thing that I'm going to start with is the Kat Von D Matte Metal Palette. And I was actually in Sephora and bought this, and the reason I bought it is because I missed her last one that was like a color wheel, and I pretty much vowed to myself that I'm not going to miss the next palette. So this is the palette, and these are the mattes, and up top are the metals or shimmers, if you will. It is extremely pigmented. It is the mattes are pretty much just like her eye contour palette, but these shimmers are beautiful. This is what I'm wearing on my eyes today, and this is like Synergy. I don't know if you can see that swatch, but super pigmented. Let's do Tinsel, which is the silver. I mean, they're beautiful. So I don't really have a whole lot to say about this palette except for it's a really great palette. It's got your mattes, it's got your shimmers and everything on my eyes, except for my mascara is from this bad boy. So before I jump into the next couple palettes, I just wanted to say I received this giant thing of brush cleaner. I never use the Cinema Secrets brush cleaner because I refuse to pay the like $30-something that this giant thing is. So I'm going to be testing that out, and I will let you guys know my thoughts on this big giant bottle of brush cleaner. So these next two things I bought, and I sold my soul for them. These are the Natasha Denona palettes. I think one's called like the green purple and the other one, or the purple palette and then like the neutrals palette. Anyway, I have played with these palettes. So here's the first palette, and they are beautiful. My only complaint is I wish there were more mattes. The only mattes in here are like this orangey shade, this beautiful brown, this lighter shade, and then this like cool toned kind of taupey color right here. Everything else is sparkly or shimmery, and they're beautiful. I'll show you some swatches. So here's that green color. It's not focusing. And then we'll just do a silver. So I mean, it's a beautiful palette. It's an arm and a leg. But I've never had shadows that are this beautiful and pigmented, but it's awesome. Now I will say the Kat Von D shimmers are really close to the same quality as the Natasha Denona ones, and then this is the other palette, which I think this is like the purple one. Obviously it's got more colors, and I like this shade is to die for. Oh, it is so beautiful. And I mean, these shades, I mean, like, look at that swatch. It's so pretty. But I mean, I can't say a whole lot about the palette except for the swatches are beautiful, and I've only played with a few of the colors. My only big complaint is that there's like no mattes in here, and I would love to see some matte shades. But moving on. So, I had always refused to buy the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer because it was like 36 bucks for this thing. And I went out and bought it. And then got sent it. So I returned the one that I bought. But I have used this a few times. I think it's super great. I don't think it's anything like super duper special, but it does make your makeup go on super smooth. So there's that. It doesn't really control my oils as well as I would like it to, but I still think it's a great primer. So I bought the CoverFx Enhancing Highlighting Drops, and I bought the color Sunlight, Candlelight, and then the contour shade, which is Sunset. And I've had these for several weeks now. I actually used them in the wedding makeup that I did for myself. I really enjoy contouring with the contour kind of color. The only complaint that I have is they set extremely fast, so you have to work with them very quickly. But other than that, they're beautiful to mix it with your foundation. If you want an extreme highlight, they're beautiful on the tops of your cheekbones, wherever you want to highlight, and this contour is awesome. So onto a drugstore foundation, which I have actually used and really enjoy, and I didn't think I would because it's the Tru Match Lumi Cushion, and I have extremely oily T-zone. But it controls my oils really well, and it's really easy to apply. Just stick a beauty blender or a brush and just apply it all over my face, and it's not a too full coverage foundation. It's very buildable. So I really enjoy that from a day-to-day basis. Now, I have always wanted the Huda Beauty lashes and to be able to like do the eye thing. These are the lashes that I wore for my wedding, and these are Samantha number 7. I have worn these several times now, and they are just like these beautiful, thick, wispy lashes. And they're super comfortable, which I was super surprised about. And I ended up, since I liked the Samantha lashes so much, buying number 1 Giselle, which is more of just like a wispy type of lash. But I have not worn these yet, so I will let you guys know. And talking about lashes, I found these lashes at Walmart. They're by Kiss, and they are Natural Plump, I think, or Diabolical Diva. They were in the Halloween section and they were on sale, so I picked them up because I thought they looked really, really pretty. They kind of remind me of the Giselle lashes, kind of shorter, but they were a couple bucks and they looked really pretty, and I like Kiss lashes, so I decided to grab them. Moving on to 2 brow products that I absolutely love, and I'm wearing the Goof Proof Brow right now, and number 4 is the Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil and the Goof Proof Brow. I hands down like both of these better than the Anastasia Brow Wiz and the Brow Definer. I hated the Brow Definer. It just didn't work for me. I enjoyed the Brow Wiz. I really liked the Brow Wiz, but I like these 2 bad boys better. And I feel like, okay, this is the mascara that I have on today, and I never see anything about this Stilla mascara. It's called like Stilla Huge Extreme Lash Mascara, and it reminds me of Better Than Sex mascara. Here's the wand. But it, like, I got a sample of it and put it on and was like, oh my gosh, where's this mascara for the rest of my life? And I went out and bought the full size. So on to this liquid lipstick is the Dose of Colors Chocolate Wasted, and this is actually what I have on my lips right now. It is a little bit dark for me, so what I do is put like a little dab in the middle and take my finger and smear it around my lips and put a little dab on top and do the same thing, so it's a little bit more muted than this really dark brown color, but it is super long wearing and I really do enjoy it. I actually just got this in the mail the other day. And this is kind of an oldie but a goodie, back onto primers. I just ordered a new one because I was out, which is the Hourglass Veil Primer. It is expensive, but it took me forever to go through my first bottle, and it helps really well with my oils. This is the primer that I wore on my wedding day. And 2 new concealers is the Born This Way concealer, and I have it in medium, and then I have it in deep. I haven't used deep yet because I got it to be like kind of like to like cream contour. I really enjoy this. It's a really light hydrating concealer, and when I want to wear makeup on a day-to-day basis and don't want to have that like super full coverage cakey look, then I'll put a few dots of this and tap it out with a beauty blender or a brush, and it looks like my skin. It doesn't look like I have a whole bunch of makeup on my face, if that makes sense. Now I want to introduce my new favorite foundation, and that is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Stick Foundation. I am the shade Carmel, and it is a perfect match for me. I wore this on my wedding day and really, really like it, and ended up getting, if I can find it, in this big old box. Here it is. The foundation in the color Minx, which is like a contour color, so that I can have like darker areas on my face, and then use this one for kind of the center and just blend it all out and already be contoured and stuff with foundation. So that is that. Something that I'm not a fan of powder foundation, but I wanted to try the Bare Minerals BarePro powder foundation. It's actually what I have on right now. I've only used it yesterday and today, and I am in the color, I think it said Camel already, but I really like it. It's not cakey. This is it. It comes with one of those little like pad thingies. It looks super natural. It looks like your skin. It covers up the redness that I have. I think it's really great. I would like to do a more in-depth review on it, but a first impressions on it is that I like it. So I have got the Huda Beauty lip contour sets that come with 2 liquid lipsticks and then her like lip pencil. My only disappointment is I have her liquid lipstick in Vixin, and then the 2 liquid lipsticks that came in this little thing were Trophy Wife and Muse and Trendsetter and Bombshell, but these little ones have a different formula than the big one. Or they're kind of watery and they don't last as long. I have them swatched on my hand last night when I was playing with them. And Vixin, it wouldn't move at all. It's a beautiful color, first off. It wouldn't move when I was rubbing it. And the other ones kind of, when I opened them, they kind of squirted out everywhere because they were so watery. And then they moved around really easily and wiped off my hand just by like rubbing it, whereas this one did not. They felt like different formulas, but overall, beautiful colors, beautiful formula in the real size one. Not so crazy about the formula in the little ones, but that's just what I have to say about those guys. This Guerlain Terracotta Bronzer, I had refused to pay like 60 bucks or whatever it is. And when I got it, I was super skeptical about it because when I opened this little bad boy up, if he'll come out, I have this on my face today, by the way. It has sparkles. I don't think you guys will be able to see it, but there's like sparkles in here. And I swatched it and you could see the sparkles on my hand, and I was like, I don't want sparkles in a bronzer. But when I put it on my face today for the first time, there's no sparkles on my face and it looks like a beautiful bronzer. So first impression is great, but I want to use it some more to see if you kind of get sparkles on your face, if that makes sense. Here's another Huda Beauty lip product. It's just one of her little contouring lip pencils, her lip contour in the color Vixin. I wanted a liner to go along with the lipstick. 2 new products that I have wanted to try out are the new Becca concealers. I played with them in stores and thought they were really nice feeling. They're very light and they're not thick, I guess is a good way to say it. They kind of feel almost watery, but they're not like drippy watery. I have not used them on my face yet, but when I do, I will let you guys know. And I got the colors light and medium because light was too light, medium wasn't light enough for how I like my under eyes. So I'll let you guys know about that. Now, I have been wanting this forever, and it is the YSL Touche Éclat Blur Perfector. I have the primer that YSL makes, the one in like the glass bottle with like the gold little sparkles in it, and love it. But I get so oily during the day that I thought this would be a great thing to have in my purse to touch up oils. It has not been used yet, but I'll let you guys know on that. I'm really excited about it because every time I go into Sephora, I play with it. Another primer that is here is the Becca Backlight Priming Filter. I had a little sample of it and really liked how my foundation turned out with the little sample, so I went and got the full size. So yeah, I'm excited about that. And then something I just picked up from Ulta because I was looking for a brown lipstick was the NYX Liquid Suede, and this is in the color Downtown Beauty. I also picked up a new beauty blender because mine was like really old and needed to be retired. And then I picked up the little beauty blusher thing, which is like a smaller beauty blender. And 2 new liquid lipsticks from Anastasia. I got Ashton and Sepia, I don't know how you say it. I had really been wanting both of these and finally have them. So there's that. Another thing that I picked up because I ran out was the Bare Minerals Stroke of Light like brightening concealer thing you put under your eyes. And I get Luminous 2, so that was another pickup. And something that I'm very excited to try are the new Becca multitasking powders. I got the color light and dark golden. I've heard really great things about them. So I'm interested to see how they do under my eyes or contouring or as a bronzer. So we will see about those. And I finally jumped on board the House of Lashes lash adhesive and off the Duo train. I haven't seen a huge difference. I think they're both great lash glues, the Duo one and the House of Lashes. I like the way this one dries a little bit better than the Duo glue, but other than that, that's really the only difference that I've seen. And I finally picked up this Vera Mona Sephora color swatch thing where you like take your brushes and like rub them in there. As you can see, it has been used and it works fantastic for eye brushes, not so much face brushes. And that's really awesome. And then the Tarte color wheel or blush color wheel. I'm very excited to use this because I only have a few Tarte blushes, and the few that I have I really like. My only disappointment is half of them are like glittery. Yeah, half of them are glittery and the other half of them are matte. I'm not a shimmery blush girl, but maybe they'll be like the terracotta bronzer and the glitter won't show up. We'll see. And then I just wanted to, last but not least, give a little shout out to this little sample that I got. It's the Murad Renewing Eye Cream. I've been using this, and like the first like 3 days that I used it, I could notice a difference under my eyes. So I wanted to give a little shout out to this little guy. When I finish him up in my big eye cream that I already have, I am gonna go purchase him. So that is all that I have for you from this haul review type thing. If you guys enjoy videos like this, let me know. I will be doing 2 more videos that are reviews, and one will be the Huda Beauty textured palette, and the other is Smith Cosmetic brushes. So I will see you guys in my next couple of videos and hope to see you soon. If you have not subscribed, please hit the button down below. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, and I will see you later. Bye-bye.